Welcome again, everyone. This is another episode of the established 1982 podcast, the Geek Coach Podcast, hosted by responsibly irresponsible adults that have loved video games, comic books, movies, and TV ever since 1982. I am Wally Enroll, the Lawnsman.
The Lawnsman.
And, of course, you hear that voice. That is the lovely Wish Windu.
Yes, it must be the
Yes, and once again, another episode without our beloved homie, the gatekeeper of civility and order, Rolls Royce.
We miss you.
Yes, he is out, but we still have to hold it down, as it
I'm
were.
kind of glad you're not here because we're about to talk about Game of Thrones.
We got to talk about Game of Thrones, or as I always love to say, the blacks call it House of Dragons.
Dragon House.
House of Dragons.
Game of Thrones
in the black community is House of Dragons.
Game of Thrones 2, you know what I'm talking about.
You know, it was funny. When I said that on the episode, I had only seen like maybe one or two black people. But I was like, you know what? I bet this is going to be a thing.
It was. I mean, y'all,
and sure enough.
a week later, I tagged Wally or something where like, black people called it the wrong thing. Game of Thrones, like, y'all, that's the name of this.
She sent that thread and it's like adamant blacks. I don't care that it's House of the Dragon. It's House of Dragons around here.
More than one. It's more than one of them rolling around. So it's dragons with this. Okay.
Right.
We could care less.
Right. He said if they had one dragon, it would be appropriate.
Right, but it's several dragons and several people, several Targaryens. So it's the House of Dragons. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I was telling him the book isn't even called that.
No, they never.
Yeah, completely different.
Right.
I started reading the book, y'all. So I'm excited about this.
Yes, she's going. Yes, she's
the
following
book,
along with the Lord, making comparisons.
Yeah, I'm beyond y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all. If you want to know what's going on, call me.
And
it gets good.
And if you know anything about TV, they'll throw wrinkles in just to throw those off.
I just don't
that read the book so they don't because they don't want to feel like as if they're cheating those who are in the lore in the printed form. So they want to give those something to be. Yeah, it got to stay fresh to them.
And like I was saying in our last episode, we have to respect that these are world building.
That's correct.
Books. These are not.
This ain't no little
stories. This is not the Notebook where it's like this one story and it's a hit or quit it. This is world building, and so there's so many details. So
and let me tell you something about how hard that is. Like, I mean, people like Tolkien and George R. Martin and N.K. Jemisin, these people that just make up worlds and cultures and
languages.
Listen, y'all, you don't even know. You can't even fathom what the talent they have.
Sir,
it is ridiculous. I watched
speaking a whole nother language.
They create these languages, dude. Like you can go. There's an app out there, Duolingo, that you can learn how to speak whatever language you want. And, you might want to learn Spanish, Japanese, whatever you want, Portuguese, whatever. High Valerian is one of the options.
Are you serious?
You can learn to speak High Valerian on the app.
Sir.
They have a whole language, y'all. Like Klingons have a full language. Respect these writers, man.
I'm gonna learn
that come with this stuff.
I'm coming back.
That way you won't need the subtitles no more.
I'm gonna come back on the show speaking High Valerian.
There you go.
All my respect.
There you go.
But I mean,
you might be in line, first of your name, and all of that.
I'm already first of my name.
There you go.
Wish Windu, first of her name.
There you go.
Queen of all dragons.
Queen of Dragon.
But I will drag it on. I will drag it on.
House of the Dragon.
But you're right. All jokes aside, we do need to give props, which is why I say there has to be some respect paid to folks who are doing world building because even Star Wars, there's folks who are watching it in real time and they're actually, translating, I'm gonna mess it up, but there's the Star Wars language, right? Like there's actual marks and stuff.
Transcribe.
Well, not transcribe, but I'm trying to remember the name of the language because it has a name.
Okay.
But all in all, same thing. To your point, like there's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Very intentional. Even with the house lineages.
Yeah, with the crests and the families and stuff.
Right, especially for Tolkien and for George Martin. Like it's a lot. Like they're really like. No, this is the son of the king of the right. So it's almost very biblical in that way. If you think about it that way.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
No, they're not
playing. A lot of work going on.
Not for nothing.
Aside of just making a show.
I was even giving props to Harry Potter because it's like a whole world.
Yeah, same thing.
Building like
same thing.
It's layers and history and Wikipedias, encyclopedias.
Yeah, JK ain't playing with y'all.
No, none of them are. So yeah, shout out to that.
Yeah.
But y'all, this is what the halftime show.
Yep. The dragons.
I honestly don't know where to start.
Yeah, right.
Because
dragons.
I'm gonna tell you this. We were laughing about this the other day.
What?
I know when Game of Thrones ended and they announced the show was coming, I was like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, none of us. We all had a terrible taste left in our mouth from that mess.
I want my time back. I want everything back that you stole from me. Man. Game of Thrones that last season.
Yeah, we was
after the first couple episodes of this, I was like, yo, this crow tastes good. Yeah, I got crow for breakfast.
It's a tasty
I got crow
slice
for lunch.
of humble pie on the side.
I got crow for dinner. I'm frying it,
it's the
sauteing
tastiest
it.
crow ever.
Crow juice, crow bread, and then I'm starving for more crow that I've decided to read the book.
Correct.
Okay, so let's just say that I don't care anybody. This is one
delicious.
This is great. This is the best soap opera. Ever.
Right. And as of this recording, after this we gonna go home and watch tonight.
And warm up that crow.
Right. Keep that crow up, you know what I'm saying? Now I put my crow on the grill. My crow on the grill with some corn.
You got vegans like, this crow good.
It's delicious.
It's the best crow I've ever had.
Let me get a wing.
Right?
Crow wings.
I owe all them people. I want my money back. My apologies. My apologies. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, man. They put in that work.
I was disrespectful.
They put in that work.
They put in that work. But I was disrespectful. I was like, F your new Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Forget your couch.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna watch that.
I ain't watching that.
Yes, you are. As soon as that theme music come on, you're like, oh.
Wait.
That in Stranger Things never has their intro skipped. Never.
Sir.
Never.
At the end of the first episode, when went dun, dun, I was like,
yeah, and then it started every new one. Yeah.
People lost it. Like,
we must hear it. We must hear it.
It's back.
We must hear it. You gotta hear it. But they back, y'all.
That's the end of the episode.
Them Thrones,
That's it. That's it.
We in and is halfway.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Yeah.
Do you like it? And okay, so this is a lot to cover. So
oh my God, I don't even know what to do.
What episode we on?
Man, 6? Are we coming up on 6?
So let's do this.
Whew.
Won't we do this? Share your thoughts on it, and then maybe your favorite things that happened to date. Because again, it's way too much to like.
My favorite thing.
There's a lot of history. Because we're doing time jumping, so it's just too much to like try to.
Man, it is.
Recap.
Yeah, because we don't need to really give a synopsis, right? Because our homie Rolls Royce gave everybody, go back and reference the pregame show on that.
Yeah, and if you're interested, you could check out the book of Fire and Blood.
Yeah,
that's the book it comes
to get
out
you
of.
some context.
And I will give you guys a heads up. It's not like the other books. It's not. It actually has some illustrations. I was sharing this with Wally that the way they broke up the book, it is in chapters, but the chapters can kind of live on their own, kind of episodic. Like we were talking about the last on the last cast, and it's pithy, so you can even jump to the part of where we are and not really lose anything. So I say if you're interested in kind of getting some background, and props to the writers and producers of the show, because I think they're doing a really good job of picking out the right things to talk about in the episode. But I'll hold on to that for a second for you to answer the question of like your favorite episode,
man,
or your favorite moments. Because, and so again, we don't need a synopsis, but I will say this: we're at the halftime where we're
so
leaving,
many, man.
We're leaving the two main female characters in their teenage adolescence, and we're going to jump, I believe, 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years ahead.
10 years ahead, and there'll be two new characters. So I want to also just shout out those young ladies, especially the young lady who played the young Targaryen. Ramirez.
Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I thought we were doing something with our old queen, but
they're not. Yeah.
Daenerys. I'm almost gonna be a Daenerys fan. You know, Daenerys, first of her name, Targaryen, mother of dragons, right? But her, Daenerys, my goodness, she's amazing. But we say goodbye to them, and we're gonna see women. So this is truly a halftime.
The new women, yeah, man. Favorite, oh man, I don't know. There's so many moments, right?
Just points, yeah.
This might sound really funny, but you made the point in our text chain.
Probably on the phone.
Every time
we call each other like
that
girl,
boy. Every time that boy Damon walk in the room, you know it's about to be some mess. And I'm here for every bit of the mess. I'm here for all the BS. I love
Damien, a.k.a.
That is
Messy
that
Boots.
That is the dopest character.
Boots.
He's the dopest character in this show.
Ever top
Homeboy.
The midget.
Yeah. You talking about was it Tywin?
Tyrant.
Yeah.
I would think I would never love anybody more than I love Tyrant. But I'm sorry. All
the homie. And
Damon
it's like
is that dude.
It's like the dirt he be doing. You don't even care.
Son,
it's like you kind of understand.
It's the simple. It's the. I'll be back for me. It's the. You kicking me out today?
I'll be back
tomorrow.
You know I'm be back.
Uninvited. No permission. He just comes back and always gets a seat at the table.
Always. And then people see him coming in. He's like, oh, here come this. Here come this dude.
He needs his own music. It's like, dun.
Yeah. right. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Yeah, right. Play that good shaft music. That's what they need to do. Right. Homeboy.
Every time
David Targaryen is the most realest.
He was about to say that. The minute he opened the door, I'm laughing.
Man.
I even stitched just like this Joker rolled up again.
Man. And it be years later. It don't be like, get out of my house. He be like, all right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to see you in 10 years.
And he always sings a blaze. And then when he leave, it be a blaze. Behind me, a whole entire fire.
A mess.
Every time he get kicked out, I'm like, Damon, you can't come back. He like, okay. He come back. He sits down. He blazes a joint, and then the theme music walking out.
But you know what's crazy?
Every time
he came in there in this last episode, and everybody expected for him that he walks in on this wedding. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you watching this, you listen to the podcast, you know.
Damon has some dope moments.
You know what? Now that you mention it, you talk about favorite moment. Okay, I got one. I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one, and it involves Damon. All right. Now, I was corrected by all of the black community about my erroneous statement that woman was his wife and it was his side piece.
Oh yeah, I corrected you quickly.
Yes, and you and a bunch of others.
I text you like, nah, that was.
Yeah, I know, and I apologize.
That was his whore.
If that's what you want, and I heard them say it, I thought they were just being derogatory to that man's wife.
And you pushed me on it. No, that was no.
Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to twist the knife. You would twist the knife.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah, but okay. But here's the thing: we met the wife. Favorite moment. This woman is. I don't know what he did to this woman. But she was the most disrespectful woman. Okay, y'all didn't get along. But you ain't had to dump on my boy like that. You got all that smart stuff to say.
That's not fair. Before we met her, every time you mentioned wrench, heifer, bitch, I can't stand her. He had nothing nice to say about her before we even saw her on screen.
But do we know who was at fault?
Yeah, we do in the books.
Oh, we do? Yeah. Oh, so he was just bad? Well, we don't get that context on the show, and so I didn't like her coming in. She was mean to the cousin.
He was mean to her.
I don't need you. I'm about to do this by myself. She was very independent and strong, right?
So what you're saying is you don't like independent, strong women?
But you can be polite when you independent and strong.
I just want to throw that out there.
You can be polite and independent and strong. You don't have to be, a jerk.
In the books, there is some context to one, and they say it in the show. Mm-hmm. These arranged marriages are just that.
That's right. They're just business deals.
Right. They ain't got nothing to do with if I like you or not.
Right.
If that works out, great. If not, whatever.
We're going to do our own thing.
And as you also see in the show is mutual understanding of what it looks like.
Right.
So you have one, they're married. Damon is getting relegated to things that he doesn't want.
Right. He can he be made to be the police and all this.
Right. Whatever it is, right? So he got a little chip on his shoulder. He doesn't get a chance to
That's correct.
Get the pick from the cream.
That's right.
And then for her, don't forget, I think she was married, if I remember correctly in the books, and someone can correct me, married at a very young age. Mm-hmm.
As a lot of them are.
And half the time, she hasn't seen him. So if you remember, even in the show, she said, "Oh, you come to actually finally
consummate."
So there's no intimacy. There's no they're literally just two separate people. She's bitter she had to do it. He's bitter he had to do it. So I think, in all fairness to both of them, it's just like, I don't want this situation, and I don't want to be bothered. Mm-hmm. And so, like I said, he did a lot of name calling, which leads our imagination. He probably call and cuss her out when he got to deal with her.
Right.
Don't take her nowhere.
Right.
So she's bitter. I'm not saying she should be rude, but I think it's very intentional to see just how bitter.
Yeah, they don't lay. They can't stand each other.
And to your point, she is very independent because he's never there.
Right.
She's not even at Dragonstone. She's still living at home.
She in the Vale.
Right.
Yeah.
She's still living at home. And then you have to think about the Vale. All the women of the Vale.
Yeah.
All of them do. They're very matriarchal.
Right. They don't go out and hunt and do all that stuff. Like she got a chip on her shoulder.
Right. I mean, I never said there were men in the Vale, but even when we look at the new Game, there's always like a woman in charge of the Vale. Like there's always this very strong, stark, almost these. I think they try to hint towards women of the Vale even being masculine of sorts, if you will. So I think. That's why you saw that I got it, I'm writing, because nowhere else is that really happening. So we just add all that together. I think you are walking right in the middle of a turbulence that clearly has some history. But anyway, go back to your point.
But so he rose up on her in the Vale.
He didn't even say anything. All you heard was a
well, see, here's the thing. He never said a word the whole time.
And his Kermit cloak.
There was, yeah, no, he came through with the Palpatine on. That's when you knew it was gonna be something. He came through with the Palpatine.
Whenever he got the hoodie on,
he came through with the Palpatine. He about to do some dirt.
Some dirt about to happen.
He didn't say a word the whole time. Not one word of dialogue.
He didn't say hello.
Didn't say anything.
Husband, you can't.
Just standing in the trail in the Vale, and she had nothing to say. I mean, she had all kind of stuff to say. You this, you that. You know, a sheep look better than me. Remember that? Remember you told me that the sheep look better and blah 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 and all this stuff. He's just
you
like,
ain't worth it. You ain't worth nothing.
It's like so we.
You ain't worth nothing.
We don't even know really.
You
really
what you here for? No.
They left up to your imagination what he was really there for, because it was like, what is he doing there?
Was a good scene. Like we don't know if he really came to visit and
right.
have a conversation.
So
I even like the part where technically I don't think he even meant to scare the horse.
No,
it was a little
right.
Like was that accidental
correct
or intentional?
And so it fell on her, and it was like, oh, how advantageous.
I'm gonna tell you what was intentional. He like, all right, you know what? You already hurt. You're already down. But when she's like, just go ahead and kill me.
That's what I'm saying.
That part I was like,
he had left it alone. He was like, you good? I'm gonna just leave you here, you know, crushed under the weight.
Said that one word.
Not one. And he was gonna leave her there, but she had to open her big mouth and continue to be rude. I knew you didn't have the guts to finish that job or whatever she said. And he's like, oh, okay. Okay. Burn up.
Burn up. But part two to that I loved about Damon was when he did show up at the wedding, again with the theme music, right? Set his arse down. Did not get up for nobody who walked in the room. People didn't peep that. When that queen walked in there, he was like, that shit was like,
I'm good.
Wait a minute. Then, this is my favorite part of that whole episode. He's like, you killed my cousin. He's like, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Right. I don't know you, man.
Then turn around like, I don't know why? You. Wait a minute. They accused him of murder. Meanwhile, Damon like, yeah. So, I'm glad you're here because I'm about to come collect all my stuff.
Oh, I'm the husband. That means I'm entitled to something.
Thank you for reminding me.
Go ahead and draw up them papers, and I'll be there.
Thank you for reminding me that this was relevant because I was going to.
Thank you, sir.
I heard her death. So sad. So can you have my sugar honey iced tea together by the time I get there? Oh, okay. And by the way, I'm at the high table. You go sit over wherever you were sitting.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Yes.
You bronze.
Right. You don't know me.
Then he dismissed him.
Yes.
He dismissed him. He's like, and by
I'm still royalty at the end of the day.
And by the day, I walked up in here and sat at the top.
Yes.
It's like, you know.
Go back down there.
Go back down there to the choir.
Yeah. Go on.
Bye-bye. Y'all can't see me, but I'm kicking the person goodbye.
Yeah. Your seat is probably in the back.
Turn around and finish sucking on his chicken wing.
Yes.
And
Damon is the most gangster dude.
Love it.
On the show.
Love it. So me, I got one more Damon memory. You can move on. I also loved it when Damon walked in there with the crown.
He did.
From after
yes,
beating
after
down
beating
the
down
the crab
yeah.
And came up in there again. Uninvited. Walk a chicken.
Yeah.
Came in with a crown on.
With a crown on.
With a swag.
It was crooked like Biggie's in that picture.
With a swag. He walked up in there like, yeah, with a crown on. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, right? Then was like, gave us all his impression he about to go off. Like, but you know what though? This crown belong to you, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and bend this knee.
Yeah.
Because I'm nothing without you. So then he played him. Then turn around and ran around town with.
Man,
took his niece out
to
a brothel.
Sure did.
I was like, what is happening? It was like, had his drink and you two could be pleasured. I was like, what is Damon doing? Wait a minute. It still get better. Then he doesn't show up for the occasion.
No.
Because what he didn't expect was for Rhaenyra to be like, I'm down. What's up?
Right.
He wasn't ready for that. He was like,
no, he's like, oh.
You come in. You like, it's only cool when I'm in control.
Right. You know, yeah.
So then he leaves. He gets back to the throne room and was like, just let me have her. I mean, he lied about the whole thing. He's like, yeah. He never denied that he didn't deny
right.
He know nothing happened. But he was like, again, opportunist. Well, you know what? Let
me
have her anyway.
Give her to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want her in this state.
I want her and to protect her.
She's tainted.
And so, let this go down. And it's like, you talking to her daddy, son.
Yeah.
And he like, I don't care. Because he knows his brother's a punk. But
everybody knows it. And that's what's so
Damon.
dope. Everybody knows the dope.
Why he's getting beat up? Because he's letting his brother beat him up.
Right.
With the foot on the neck, Damon like, but she kind of open now, so let me just go
ahead and
finish that off.
Yeah, she not.
Finish that off. We Targaryens, we do it anyway. So
that's how we do.
And he's like, you already got a wife. He's like, again, that heifer, I could have two, because people had two wives. So just like he was like, yo, you like.
And who's the thing?
No remorse.
He would have killed her.
No.
He was like, I'll take care of that when I get back to the Vale.
Right.
And I had one wife. You know what I'm saying? I do what's necessary out here. I steal dragon eggs, you know what I'm saying? I do what I need to do.
So Damon was like, and again, in that scene, no remorse, which is so Damon. And he's like, and don't come back.
I'll be back in about 10.
Next episode.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yo, Damon is, I could probably sit here and talk about him all day. And we haven't seen the last of it.
No.
My point is like, he's just getting started.
Yeah. Like when they kill him like unexpectedly, I ain't going to be happy about that. That's going to be, because Game of Thrones is known for that.
Oh, no spoilers. I'm gonna say,
see, there you go.
But, okay, last Damon moment. Because Damon's also a pimp. So
he is a pimp.
At the wedding, I don't know if people peep game. Not only did he collect his ex-wife's stuff verbally, then he started hitting on
the Valerian chick. Yeah, he was trying to holler at it.
No spoiler alerts, but that actually goes somewhere. Yeah. Hit on her, then had the audacity to beeline in the middle of her engagement party to Rhaenyra and started like talking junk. In another language. And I think something was about to happen before the fight broke out. Yeah. But my point was like, did he just like kill a wife, gain a wife, and put a wife to a side for a second?
Man, the dude checking traps out here, man. You better know it.
For real. Yeah. Damon needs a theme song. Okay, so
he do.
All right, what's another good moment?
That's facts right there.
That was good.
I think a lot of them the moment what you were alluding to in terms of people understanding what the situation is. Like too often we see arranged marriage and we don't see behind the scenes. And so I'm just addressing what you said and shedding some light on that. It's cool to hear the conversations as to, okay, we don't want to get married, but more so why. It's not always because I don't love you. You got conflicting sexual interests. Here that was such a cool
the G to the D.
What that was the coolest like discreet conversation in an area where they didn't necessarily have to be discreet. They were by themselves, her and
their cousins.
Yeah.
So and a part of that conversation, it goes into really in the books like. People forget, like when you watch that scene, don't forget they grew up together.
Right, they so like homies.
She knew.
Yeah, it's like oh, this is going down this road. I know you like we know like what you all about. Right.
I ain't really a goose person.
Really, although I was kind of led to believe that she do get a little goose and duck at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I thought she liked it both.
Yeah, I thought she was on that. Yeah. Poultry.
Yeah, she just like all chicken, turkey, and all bird. Right. We like it all poultry, whatever you got. Since we was eating crow, you might want to throw that in there too. I mean,
it's like I do chicken, turkey.
You know what I'm saying? I do a little quail,
little hen,
you know what I'm saying? Cornish hen,
goose, little duck,
whatever.
Squib.
He like it all. Yeah. She like it all. That's what I thought.
On a good day, I take a cow down too.
Right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But they made it clear that I know that you positively do not like what I like.
But this is right by our family, so let's just go ahead and
say let's just do what's right because it's mayhem out here.
I'm glad you said that because again, no spoilers, but that plays a huge part moving forward.
Because homeboy had a boyfriend, and you saw, and it Oh man,
he girl screamed.
He did scream like a girl when my man Sir Kristen beat him down.
Wait a minute, I was like,
Sir Kristen beat him down.
Did he just squeal like a
Homeboy was out of order though. Homeboy was out of order coming to Kristen like that though.
I'm still mad at the Prince squeal. He's like, ah!
He did go down.
It was like
when you have, it got to be believable.
Well, you know what? And clearly he was his best friend.
But
the squeal was a lot.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
If anybody that didn't know knew that day.
That's what I say, which is why
they learned that day.
Both of the parents are like, yeah, we can't wait. Too much.
How does that work? Okay, give me your thoughts on that.
Okay,
this man.
Wait, before you jump on that.
Okay.
I do want to talk about one dope part of this show that's gangster, and that is the Venerian family.
Yeah. Oh man.
The sea snake. Mm-hmm. That whole family.
The family. Yeah.
The castle. The family. Mm-hmm. The swag. Mm-hmm. The money.
They paid.
Bro, when the family walked into that engagement party, I was like, they dipped in gold. Yeah. The whole family was there. It was just nothing but chocolate.
Yeah, they playing with you.
It was nothing but secret.
They're not playing with you.
And they had one kick in that cereal box. You know, the sister.
Yeah.
But you know, even she's showing a little light skin.
Right.
And that's
she's been accepted in the family. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know
of all that beautiful chocolate. And all jokes aside, what I want to give props to is like, it wasn't just very dark and light in the mixed kids, because but the family really was an array of just chocolate.
Right.
I mean, you could tell that their lineage was deep. It wasn't just the aunt, if you will, and the queen that should have been, and the kids and the seahorse. Like you really saw this power behind their family. So I thought that was really dope. And they own dragons.
Yeah.
And
they got half of them, right? Don't they have half of them?
They have a couple.
I thought they had like half. I thought they were like 10 and they had 5 or something like that. Maybe I'm not. I can't
something
remember.
like that. But to your point, like
they got some. They got some dragons.
Because we're in a world where people can have dragons if they are of your family. But I think also I enjoy is that the wealth, because when you went to the castle, I think some people missed it. Sidebar, I think people should definitely, if you do not have HBO Max, the app, still see if you can go online. The after show breakdowns.
Gotta watch
them
all.
They have 2. Yeah. They have a breakdown of the episode itself.
And then they have that longer one that's like almost 30 minutes.
Right. What that goes over is set and tone and folks.
Yeah. And
so they were talking about how it was very intentional in the scene when we went to the Sea Snake's home, that castle was supposed to be A, modern looking, B, more grand than
Dude made the point when he came in too.
Right. More grand than what we see the
King's
actual
Landing,
King's Landing. It was supposed to be very intentionally more modern and
medieval
more,
Wakanda.
Right. Medieval Wakanda, son. But real talk.
Yeah.
So all jokes aside, I guess the way you would even think about how the Moors were living, compared to how people were living, like in the Dark Ages, and your 2 point medieval times, it's night and day. The Moors had a lighting system and a sewage system and a university, and it was like a lot of gold, a lot of compared to stone and darkness, and you gotta get one going with it. So long story short, there was a number of artifacts and murals and all these different things just to show you how opulent and high regard this family was living. And so I am enjoying that we get to see the diversity in that way, that's through a lineage of family in this story. So I just want to call it out, because I think that is something that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it.
Yes.
But this family really well-to-do. Like, they kind of don't even need King's Landing.
Right. No.
They're good. Like, they're better than the Lannisters.
But they understand that they have to join with them if they want to maintain some semblance of what they have. It's like they got to do this.
The king came to them.
Right. Yeah.
Asking for the son's hand to make good on, because he knew that it was going to be of issue. And by the way, later on, I don't know if the show's going to get into it or not, because when we were introduced to Game of Thrones, that's what the Lannisters were. The Lannisters stole their wealth.
Oh man, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that'll come eventually. Maybe hopefully
after
they'll touch
the
on it.
Baratheons,
Yeah, but no. I mean, like
the Starks, and then
after this gets to a head, you'll see how the families divide, and they're being very intentional about who they bring to the table. But when they brought the Lannisters to the table, the Lannisters robbed them. So again, I'm jumping far ahead, but my point is, like, I'm just enjoying watching these beautiful chocolate people on the screen.
Yeah.
But going to what you're saying now. So to that, we're at the wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and you were asking me a question about them getting married.
So the murder occurs. Well, the beatdown murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duck's about to get beat down.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was about on the level of Kane whooping dude outside of the projects in Minister Society. It had gotten that bad.
It was definitely
not a stomping, but a level. It was an equal.
New Jack City when the Ice Cube had finally got a hold of Nino Brown.
Yeah, it was
they
that.
Had to stop him. He's like, I want to shoot you.
Yes, correct. Yes, I remember that line. This is a family show. yes, indeed. But. So, and we just said,
if your child listens to this podcast because they're watching the show, there's already something wrong. All right, yeah. And don't give me permission to be, grown, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
Go ahead.
So, if they didn't know already about the male heir here, or the son of the sea snake, if they didn't know, if people in the wedding banquet didn't know, they learned very quickly. So how does that work? Is that I guess people don't care. Just marry and do what you do. Because now they understand that the act of producing an heir. We don't care whether you like it or not. Get in there and do what you need to do.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So they don't care.
So it's gonna play a part, but
it's gonna be difficult. Again, but I guess they understand.
We have to take our modern mindset around marriage and throw it in the trash.
It's all business.
I don't care
nothing
if
personal.
You like goose and lambs for real. That has nothing to do with duty.
What you're supposed to do. Right. And they make that point a lot.
If you want to keep this money and keep this going, duty. So I think what we saw in that scene is a couple of things. I think there was a lot that happened that was clear. We are not going to be able to go through a 3-day engagement. Mm-hmm. It's not going to survive it. The kings are watching Daemon act the fool and Rhaenyra. Then you have what you saw, my man, right? Like, you had that happen. And then you have the queen who's now showing her teeth a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I think what happened without it being said is the king was like, okay, this needs to happen sooner than later.
Yeah, we can. After what happened today, we need to expedite this thing.
Right, and to your point, cut off the whispers. Because once it's done and pronounced, I don't care what you think or what you saw. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. This is done. It's done now.
King and queen, and we're going to move on with our lives. And I think that was the... I laughed at the end of the episode because it wasn't funny, but I think it's like, we have to do this now. It's not going to survive it.
Blood still on the ground. Mice licking it up.
These two got to get married now.
We got to get done.
We can't have another day where all these
people are running up on us trying to get their hands in the pot, the throne.
The queen wearing green, so she's basically
she's saying, "No, this is my family right here. We going down. This is my family colors. We doing this.
I got a hand.
High towers, baby.
Yeah, the high towers got grandson. Like, he's like, it's too much drama.
Yeah.
So to kind of like sure us up on power, this has to happen like
yesterday.
Now. Yeah. Right now, like, we ain't got time for all the prompt circumstances. And when you watch one of the after shows, they say that about this has happened to him twice. It's something about how no matter what keeps happening, he keeps living in this like fantasy world. Because remember when he and he tends to get ahead of himself. So remember when he had threw the big tournament because he thought he was going to have a son.
Yeah. And it seems to always every time he has something grand, it's always and then it's a mess. Yes, they did say that.
I'm planning a 3 or 4 day situation for my daughter.
No, let's go ahead and get this courthouse wedding on.
We're gonna pop bottles. Boom, boom, boom. Like, that didn't happen, right?
The hunt for the whites, the thing, it didn't work.
So every time you're doing some big.
Because he's trash and he's
because you try to be hopeful and peaceful, so you think are naive.
Yeah,
he's slapped in the face with the truth of what's really happening,
all the time.
And he's never nipping that in the bud.
Nah,
he turns an eye to it, but
we're gonna try to fix it ourselves.
As I said, keep putting Band-Aid on head wounds.
That's correct.
That's
correct.
Including his own health.
Right, homeboy. I'm surprised he still made it because the next episode, coming up next week. This dude is on his last leg. Put some respect on the apothecary down there at King's Landing because they got Plan B.
Sir,
they keeping dead men alive.
Leeches on.
But for some reason, they can't come up with nothing to have a successful C-section. But they can.
Sir, remember Game of Thrones? Everything was bring him the poppy of the milk of the poppy.
Milk of the.
But in this episode, episode is like, bring the Plan B tea.
Man, that man got Plan B ginseng.
Bring the Charles Drew. Bring the Charles Drew blood leeches. Do a transfusion.
Man,
bring the blood. Bring that NyQuil so he can go to sleep. They got everything.
They got the Earl Grey Plan B. That man.
Sir.
Good Lord. But they couldn't keep that woman alive?
I hear Poppy was.
No, the Milk of the Poppy must came along. And that was the most ineffective mess ever. They need to get whatever they got down there in House Targaryen.
Milk of the Poppy's like aspirin. Just take 2 minutes.
Man, just take, right. And there was some Advil.
Not
Milk of the Poppy.
Not the House of the Dragons. They got a plan.
No, they got what you need.
What you need? Some condoms? We got. Hold on. One second. Wait. Oh, you got gas? Hold up for that Pepto-Bismol. We got something for you.
They're still working on that erectile dysfunction stuff, though. Apparently, they don't got nothing for that. Because Damon living a miserable life right now.
No, Damon's cool.
No, Damon, that's the reason why he couldn't get it done in the brothel.
No, he started it, but he couldn't finish.
He couldn't get it done. And that's why he was frustrated. He couldn't get it done. And so homegirl, high and dry, had to go home to Sir Kristen.
Well, the blue pill is little girls.
EST 1982 podcast is the website .com. Yeah, I can't even get it out. ESTpodcast.com is the website. Patreon.com/EST 1982 podcast.
No, we're not done. I'm sorry.
Pledge your dollar.
I'm sorry.
Rose, I'm standing in for you. I'm standing in.
Y'all were thinking it.
I'm standing in. I wasn't thinking that. Oh, I'm standing in.
I mean, if people knew how old that little girl was when he put that necklace around that neck, and
she was standing in.
She was all like 13. Like, what are we doing right now?
We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this.
Listen. In all
Gone House of Dragons, you black people.
In all due respect, if you are watching this show,
oh God,
if you are watching this show, which started off on the premise of a brother and a grown brother and sister making children, plural, and pushing children out windows, you have to know what you're watching. That's how this all started.
Not the R. Kelly.
We can't we can't get bashful about it in this moment. Like, this is what we watching, ladies and gentlemen.
He said age ain't nothing but a number.
You know what?
Going down ain't nothing but a thing.
Listen, back, forth and forth.
Oh no.
This is an Aaliyah thing. Oh, but all that being said, we can move on because I do not condone that behavior. Oh. But I think we all turn our brains off when it comes to these shows.
Yeah, because that's what they be about.
That's not the highest offense. We have seen higher offenses. They offered her to marry her little brother.
Yeah, they doing a lot on this show.
I mean
little 12-year-old girl. Just wait on her to turn 14.
Right, taking long walks.
14.
Taking long walks
in the park
after dark.
Doing it after dark. Doing it in the park. Oh yeah.
After bar, King's Landing, after dark. Yo, real talk. So I gotta put music in this whole episode. Someone should put like soul music across all these different
we should,
because it'd be hilarious. Yeah, but my point is, that's what we're watching.
Yeah.
And I remember I was telling you this. Remember at one point, the Hand Hightower was suggesting that Rhaenyra's married her little brother. He was 3 at the time.
Yeah.
So my point, all jokes aside, even the Damon joke I made, real talk is like
there's a culture there, man.
There's a culture, but there's also it's about power.
Yeah.
And so at this point, we married brother and sister, and we marrying cousins because they're cousins at the end of the day.
Yeah, the Lannisters got down. I mean, saw that.
And that was under the table. So we talking about things where people they know these two people are cousins. It's not a secret that they're cousins.
Yeah.
Right.
That's correct.
So we were living in a universe where statue and power supersede like stuff again that we would think like
forget all that morality. We got to get some work done.
And also, heirs are important.
It's very important. If you got to keep that bloodline going, or else we starve. That's correct. Yep.
That nothing passes down on. So anyway, I mean, but they do have quite a medicine cabinet. And
them alchemists that are down there in that apothecary ain't playing around.
No,
they getting it in there.
Knocking niggas out. Like,
they getting it in.
Yeah. But I look forward to what's going to come because again, now that I'm reading the books, it's going to get really, really interesting. And I think the one thing that people forget, the reason why we're focusing on dragons is because if you don't recall, there are no dragons in Game of Thrones until Daenerys finds.
That's right. That was a big deal. It was a big deal. She had them 3, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, dragons are back!"
Right. So I want everybody to pay attention to. Yes. We're in a world where there's so many.
Yeah, it's just a thing. They fly around like pigeons.
What happened to them?
Be chilling.
And I think that's a pivotal part of this story. Like what happens to them, and it speaks to the inner fight that's happening with the family. Mm-hmm. And to your point with the king, I think people are going to be very surprised how long he actually lives.
That man hanging on, man. I'm trying to tell you. I want to
shout out my mom. Mom, shout out to you. Because my mother was like, yo, can I just go kill him? Like, she's like, I'm like at the point.
I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought he was gone after that.
And I was like, what is going on?
This last episode. I thought it was over.
But, okay, here's my question to you. What do you think is wrong with him?
That man, they've not divulged that. It's like he sat on the throne and all of a sudden he just.
I think he got some kind of cancer.
I don't know what's going on with him.
I'm calling it because we know what it is. My sister thought it was grayscale. I said, but it can't be because he's touching too many people.
Yeah, he touching.
Remember how that disease worked? Like if you,
it's like leprosy, kind of like the same thing.
Well, in the sense of it's when I touch you, you'll like chicken pox.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
he's interacting too much for that.
Right, too many babies and all that.
Oh yeah.
And the whole kingdom, the way this is going, the whole kingdom would be dead. Right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm predicting it's some type of, and it's also always about his blood.
He is always on.
So I'm like either he diabetic or cancer or something where because he bruises easily.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He was getting cuts like from sitting
on the throne and stuff.
And he's coughing up blood. So I'm thinking like some internal
passing out,
situation. But whatever it is, he hanging in there.
He hanging in there, boy.
My other prediction is we talk about this in the last episode. That night, the one who did the beating,
Sir Christian.
I was so mad at him.
And mad who? Christian? Look here, man. Listen here.
First of all,
oh, you mad? What are you mad about? The beat down or the fact that he didn't shut his mouth?
Three things.
He was talking too much.
Number one, his proposal to Daenerys wasn't even sincere. It was all about saving his name. And I think in his head, he tried to make it seem it was like romantic when in reality he's like, I done gave up my chastity. So the only way I can make good of my name is marry you. But I don't think he was realizing he was asking her to give up.
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. I hadn't thought about that angle.
I was like, yo, really?
I didn't think about that angle. But however, though, I really think he got feelings for that girl, though. I really think he likes her.
I think exactly what
because
Joffrey and
because he literally wants to run away with this girl. He said that. Like, this is not. No, I just need to say my name.
But remember the line? Remember the line they said? Oh, you could tell it's him because he's drunk. Can't say the C word. C equals B, drunk. So I think he was just, pee-whipped, honestly. I think it was more that than
So you think that's all it was?
I do.
Oh, because he was chased and then he got his first taste. Yeah.
And he said out of his mouth, like,
he was trying to run away with that girl after that, man.
But that runaway was not because I'm in love with you, it's because...
So you think he just put it on, she just put it on him?
I think it's two things, and he said it verbatim.
Yeah, he did. My name is messed up. I need to get married. Right. At least make this thing look respect.
I have nothing
That's
else.
Correct.
I have nothing else but my name. I done messed that up. Keep on nobody knows.
That's right.
Right. I done messed that up. So like, make me good. And I think the reason I was kind of mad is because like, well, you actually are in a really good position.
Yeah.
You had the.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
You high call of the land. Y'all really like each other. If all things work out, you could probably eventually do that. But like,
she offered him a side piece position.
So,
you know what I'm saying? 2. Take it.
Number 2.
You don't want me a side piece?
That joke is snapped. So Jeffrey was wrong, but
that man tell no tales though. The man knew he knew too much. You gotta go. It's like the Sopranos.
But no.
You gotta go.
You ran your mouth. Ain't nobody say nothing.
He did. He did.
The queen.
But the queen didn't tell him.
Time out.
The queen didn't tell him.
It doesn't matter. My point. The queen didn't even really ask.
He didn't. He said too much.
She literally was like, I just know.
She thought he was talking about Damon.
His guilt, right? It doesn't matter. His guilt was such
that he had to come out with it. I did. Yeah. Me and my wife both was like, man, shut up, dude. You don't know what you're doing.
Let him ask the question. Who asks the questions, brother? Like let him ask.
Yeah, he put himself in that position. Yeah, he did.
That was number.
That's facts.
So my point is like he's fucking out.
My
point is like this is sign number 2 for me of Punk 101. Then the third thing, which is where I predict that him and the queen are going to wind up getting together. She stopped him from, because then he's going to go kill himself.
Yeah. So she did save him from that.
But I think it's because one, she's going to use him as a proof point of
I keep your secret, but you gonna do what I need.
But I also think that she's now coming to her own, and she's like, "Yo, I'm gonna do what I want to do too."
Right.
So
Everybody
I think they're gonna start kicking it.
It's going down.
I think they're gonna start kicking it. Like
we've already seen the forecast of the 10-year-old dude that she didn't drink that tea. Apparently.
No, I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but it's not his. Oh,
you ruined it. I thought it was his. Oh Lord, now we got to put spoilers on top of the spoilers.
I ain't tell you what. I'm saying that his.
Still, we thought it was.
They're sticking to the story, which they should.
Get out of that book, man.
So that's one of my predictions. My predictions that they're gonna team up, and that's not via book. I'm talking like on the show, like how they're gonna play it out in the show. Because in the book they don't put they talk about, but they're gonna put emphasis on it. I think on the show they're gonna put emphasis on that relationship. And then my other prediction, and I have to be careful because I'm talking like this is before I picked up the book. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, don't spoil nothing else. Stay out of the book
because my brain now. The book and the show.
Stop.
Molded.
So it's time to cut it off now.
But tonight, tune in.
By
the time you listen to this, the next episode of
it would have already happened. Yeah, that's correct.
So please check us. I hope you enjoyed and had fun with us because I think this is one of the best things on TV right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good, man.
I mean, dare I say, I think it was better than. No.
Well, at the start, Game of Thrones, it was this. It was on this level.
I was gonna say that. I'm gonna take it back.
It just started falling.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's back at the level what we started with the original.
It started going down with the wall in the north. That's when it started going down.
It had moments though.
Yeah, but still, when that wall came down and the Night King had that dragon, that's when it got bad.
And they found them chains out of nowhere. Pull the dragon.
Sure, yeah. EST1982podcast.com is the website again.
That crow good though.
That crow is delicious. It's finger licking good crow.
You know what? Can we bump out on some dun because they were gonna do something crazy tonight.
Damon was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his crown was his home. No, he can't die. He can't die. Stop right there. We got to keep Damon in the mix. Facebook.
He'll never be alone.
Oh Lord, he's not gonna die. Don't speak that.
He not.
Don't speak that.
He's not. I said when they die, because they be killing folks.
Yeah,
he'll never be alone.
Yeah, man, he gonna let horses fall on you.
Damon will never have an empty bed.
Nah, man, he ain't gonna never have that. Pimping.
I love
Damon.
I love Damon. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in to 1982 podcast.
You know it is patreon.com/EST1982podcast.
Join the conversation.
$1. Instagram, Facebook, EST1982 podcast. We will holla.
Shout out to you, Rosie.
Yeah, man. Come on back, homie.
Maybe
bring some order, man. Cause we out of order, man. We talking about little kids, is blue pills and all kinds of stuff like that. We got to stop it. Come back and bang the gavel, sir. The gavel of order.
Well, they have better healthcare plan than we do.
Yeah, that's true. When the Targaryens got a better health plan than America.
Peace, y'all.
Yeah, go out on that.